Alrighty, so I have made some amount of progress on the Endgame music here. I actually ended up scrapping some of the stuff that I ended up doing last night. It just didn't feel right. It felt way too like chaotic and busy, and not stealthy enough for that kind of first section before the big action starts, or the ramped up action, I should say. So I went back and did some new things, and scaled some stuff back, and then I was able to get through the final boss action sequence. There's still definitely some tweaking to do there, maybe to get it a little more intense. And then I was able to find a transition out of that would revisit some of the kind of guitar motifs that you hear in the beginning, just in a little bit of a different format. And that'll help with the resolve that will lead right in and ramp into the credits. So this is kind of where I'm at right now here. So I'm bringing in a little more ambience here. So it kind of, there was a little bit of that tension ramp. So I did a little bit of that string filtering and stuff to kind of help us move into a little bit more of the stealthy action, and then the action starts kind of ramping up again. So I'm purposely kind of keeping this in more of an underscore format because we're going to have a bunch of Foley going on with the, plasma rifles firing and all sorts of stuff. So it's going to be pretty busy in that respect, and stuff. So I didn't want to. This isn't really necessarily like a full like music video format where the music is kind of like the star of the show. It's definitely more underscore that I'm aiming for. So basically what you just heard here as I come out, I think I'm probably, basically it was the moment of discovery where there's a little bit of that high note. I'm gonna probably end up just bouncing this percussion piece. I'll just do it right now. Bounce this down here. And then that way, it's easy for me to then just pop into it here. Whoops, I just moved it down. That's not what I wanted. So open up the waveform, and then we're gonna do a fade basically, just to So now we're at the discovery piece and the flashback. And now the action starts again. So final boss is done, and now we're moving into the resolve. And we're bringing some of that guitar motif back. And character is walking off into the distance. This moves us into the title sequence. So I am thinking right off the bat that I do not need this lead thing happening here. All these extra little crazy notes. I'm just going to simplify that because that was a little much. So let's go back here and then let's see what is. I really should label these tracks. Then figure out what I'm doing. Let's see what this is. That is not the one. Is this the one I want? Maybe. There you are. Yep. Okay, so this guy needs to be adjusted a bit. So let's take a look and see. I want to verify that I'm completely, there we go, quantized on starting on the beat. Something about it felt a little weird. So I'm just going to do a little experiment real quick here. Let's see what would happen if we let's move this out of the way. Let's go here and add punish to this, a heaviosity punish. Let's see if we might be able to bring some of that power into this here. So let's go ahead and do a, whoops, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me actually just select this guy here, kind of loop this sequence here. I'm going to just solo this, see how crazy we can get this. It's probably, there's a lot of stuff you can do in here that will just blow the hell off the roof. I gotta be careful. There we go. That's feeling a little bit better. let's verify also that this guy, these are all starting on the beats as well. Dissonant notes and stuff at the end. And then I gotta figure out how to resolve that at the end. But one thing I just thought of, right in here as the action sequence starts again, let's save this here, and I'm going to also save a copy, because you can never have too many backups. Yes, replace, thank you. I always do that. Always save two versions of the project as I go. I've been burned on that way too many times. So anyway, I feel like I need to bring in like a big Brahm or something. Brahm is like, I know, it's kind of a term for like those big, crazy, big horn sounds, distorted horns and stuff. I think that this is the track that I'm... No, that is not the track. Is this the track? There we are. So this one's got some interesting versions and manipulations of that concept, which I like. So I think I need to bring in something like this, just boom right off the bat, right when, because essentially right after the flashback, all of a sudden you're just like thrust right back into the action, and I just need to just have one boom kind of hit. So I'm going to do that real quick. Or I'm going to totally screw it up and hit like 3,000 keys all at once. Okay, here we go. There we go. That feels better. So let me go into this, and I will make sure that that guy is also starting on the beat. And then we'll knock out here, and then see how that feels coming out of our flashback sequence. Yeah, so it's a little sneak peek into what I'm up to so far. I mean, pretty much at this point, it's just all about, you know, I've got the groundwork laid down. Now it's just all about just getting in and tweaking every little bit and nook and cranny. I'll probably add some, you know, maybe a little bit of kind of ramping transitions and stuff to just kind of glue the pieces and parts together, so you know, so it doesn't feel so disjointed in some areas. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. We'll be releasing this thing soon, and you'll be able to hear the final at that point. But we're pretty excited about it. So subscribe if you like if you like, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. By the way, this is not a Drew Scriver.